It's your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss Pandemic Ebt, the emergency allotment for the month of June, and the payout dates. We also are going to talk about that summer Pandemic Ebt, you know, that $375. We also going to talk about regular Ebt, states that are ending the emergency allotment, as well as some new legislation. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of Ebt, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girls got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, because you love me bringing this content to you. As well as, guys, if you haven't purchased my ebook, go ahead and grab my ebook. It's only $14.97. I'm trying to get you on YouTube, or teach you or your child how to get on YouTube to make this money. As well as sign up for Amazon Prime, because it's only $5.99 if you are an EBT recipient. And honey, there's so many benefits to that. But let me go ahead and tell you why I sound a little bit crazy, like I have a list. So in the words of Cardi B, your girl gotta bag and fix her teeth, right? So yeah, guys, I have my Invisalign on. I just got it put on maybe about an hour or two ago. And yeah, so I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, here we go. All right. There you can see it. Yeah, but it does have clear retainers, and you know, it's only been in for an hour. So if you see spit flying, or you know what happened to hit you, thank goodness that you're at least 6 feet, okay? And hopefully by Monday, we sound all good together, okay? But right now, y'all just gonna get radio, okay? That's what your girl giving. Go catch up on my other videos. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the emergency allotment for the month of June and the payout dates. And for some of those that ask, I have my computer here, because people like, well, why she don't be looking at the camera? Boo, I do, but I don't have all that in my brain. All right, so these are the payout dates. And we have Alabama, June 30th, Arizona, June 1st, Arkansas, June 15th through June 20th, California, July 17th, Colorado, June 10th, Connecticut, June 15th, DC, your regular schedule, Florida, June 8th, Georgia, June 27th through June 30th, Guam, June 18th, Hawaii, July 12th, Illinois, June 22nd through June 30th. That's for Illinois. Iowa, your normal schedule. Indiana, the 5th through the 23rd of June, odd days only. Kansas, July 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, June 2nd. Louisiana, June 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th. Maine, June 10th. Maryland, June 1st through the 30th. So sometime in June. Massachusetts, July 2nd. Michigan, June 12th through the 22nd. Mississippi, June 2nd. Missouri, sometime in June. Montana, June 2nd through the 7th. Nebraska, July 7th. New Hampshire, June 10th, the 22nd, the 20th as well, or July 20th. New Jersey, June 1st through 5th. New Mexico, sometime in June. New York, in New York City, June 16th, 18th, June 21st, June 25th, 28th, and 29th. That's what it has on there. So some people were asking about, why did you say New York City? That's what it has on the paperwork, my darling. North Carolina, run for 10 days, June 22nd through July 1st. Ohio, June 24th. Oklahoma, June 10th through the 15th. Oregon, June 10th, June 29th, and July 1st. Pennsylvania, June 16th through June 30th. Rhode Island, June 3rd. South Carolina, June 1st through the 19th. South Dakota, July 23rd. Tennessee, June 1st through the 20th. Texas, June 7th through the 11th. Utah, June 27th, Virginia, June 16th, Vermont, July 15th, Virginia, June 26th, Washington, sometime in June, West Virginia, June 3rd, Wisconsin, June 12th, and Wyoming, June 2nd through the 5th, somewhere in there, my darling. All right, so let's go to the the summer EBT, which is where you get the $375. We do have more states on, one of them being my state, Alabama. Rolls Tide roll. Alabama is going to pay out September 10th through the 23rd. Connecticut, September 18th. Hawaii, $438 will be issued in 2 installments, one in July and one in August. Indiana, you're going to get yours at the mid-June level. They don't have the exact date. Massachusetts, August 1st. on there. You'll get half the payment July 1st, half the payment August 1st. Michigan, August 14th. Minnesota, they're going to give out $430 in 2 installments, one in July and one in September. North Carolina, mid-June. Puerto Rico, July 4th. Washington, sometime in July. And then Wisconsin, late September. And that's for the $375 additional for the summer, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and do the regular Pandemic EBT. And for that, I'm just going to show you which states have been approved on there as well. So this is the regular Pandemic EBT from August 2020 through May or June of 2020 through 2021 on their school year, okay? This is giving me all types of crazy vibes. If you had the Invisalign, let me know, how did you like it? Yeah, I don't know. I had braces when I was 15. I did not wear my retainer, and then now my gap is starting to come back, which you guys probably can't see it. Decided to use my good old insurance and get the Invisalign, and now it's not uncomfortable, but it just feels weird. It just feels like I got that whole Forrest Gump Jenny type vibes. All right, so moving along, we have for regular Pandemic EBT, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Northern Mariana Islands, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. All right, so now I sent the EBT world on fire the other day when I posted about states ending their emergency declaration. First of all, let me go ahead and clear up some things because there was a lot of questions. A lot of people are viewing the video. Thank you so much. Guys, you always know that my heart is in the right place to go ahead and try to give you some information of what is going on. Does it mean it's going to happen for your state? No. If you haven't watched the video, watch the video. But let me go ahead and catch you up. All right. Some states are deciding to go ahead and end their emergency declaration. In order for you to receive emergency allotment benefits, you must have a national emergency, which is the pandemic. And Joe Biden has extended the national emergency until December 31st. You must have that. And you must have a state emergency or a disaster declaration within the state. You must have both of those to get your emergency allotment. This does have nothing to do with Pandemic EBT. You're going to get your Pandemic EBT regardless. Disregard, okay? You will still get your Pandemic EBT. This is just for the maximum food stamps per month. You must have Joe Biden saying there's a national emergency, and you must have your governor saying, yes, there is an emergency declaration. A lot of states are now ending their emergency declaration because they don't want the $300 unemployment, and they're like, hey, everything's opening, we outside, everything's returning to normal, we getting Invisalign. Yes. So they're like, hey, we don't need that. So once the state takes that away, that means you can't get emergency allotment. Now, I read some of the comments. People were like, girl, you've been saying that since March for Wisconsin. The only reason why Wisconsin is still getting the emergency allotment because there's a clause with Wisconsin where that they can have the Supreme Court, or during certain court rulings, they can sidestep what the governor says. But you're not supposed to be getting it, but they went in and intervened the same way they intervened in Michigan, and they're like, we're going to still issue so your state can do that. So when I went through the video and I gave the dates on when your state is ending their emergency declaration, they may give you a month or two and say, hey, you know what, we're going to transition you. Some are not doing that. Now, I know when I looked on here, Idaho stopped theirs. They halted their emergency allotment. They didn't even send out any correspondence and say it. So that's what I wanted to give you, when your state emergency declaration ends, so you can be vigilant and see hey, what's going on? Let me call them people and see to make sure, because I don't want to be spending all my groceries this month and I don't have it next month. It was not a laughing matter. Some people thought that I was being funny. It wasn't that. My heart wants to help. I don't know how that gets misconstrued, but that's what it is. So, on Tuesday, legislators in Kansas allowed the state disaster emergency declaration to expire. Kansas is now joining a number of states who are doing the same thing. They said by ending this, Kansas may have opted out the emergency allotment provision where you get the maximum amount of food stamps. So they said, hey, a handful of states are doing this as well, and you must have the state and the federal level to continue. So like in South Carolina, they're opting out in June. They're like, hey, we don't want no more emergency declaration. We're going to give it to you still in June. We're going to give it to you in July. But so you know, come August 1st, you won't get the maximum amount of food stamps. So that's all I really kind of wanted to say for you guys to keep an eye out. Kind of read the comments down below. Other people are saying, but I know in Idaho, they stopped theirs. There was no warning at all. That was just a warning. So your state may not do anything. Who knows? They may have decisions that are overstepped, but I wanted to make sure I put that out there. Moving along, in Texas, there is a new legislation. There's a lot of legislations that are going on right now. In Texas, they have a new bill that will allow the certification and recertification for senior citizens or people on fixed incomes or disabilities, where you don't have to redo or recertify every so many months. They're going to do now where it's a 36-month period on there. They also are shortening the application process. And then now for those that are on Medicaid, they're going to send out letters and let people know that, hey, by you being on Medicaid, you'll qualify for SNAP as well, so you can get your benefits. Keep up with what's going on in your state. In Ohio, they're now wanting to look at people that are on SNAP benefits but have a car that costs more than $7,000. They're looking into that because they're like, hold on, how can you afford this? So there's a lot of different legislations and things that are changing in each state. I just will tell you, you might want to be aware. It was not my intention to get all y'all, like riled up or anything like that. I wanted you to know, be on the watch, because when your state ends that emergency declaration, there's a possibility that your stamps can be cut off right then and there. They may give you a few months. They might not tell you anything. It was a warning, a warno. All right, and that's all I have, guys. Let me go in here and just relax. Hopefully I sound a little bit better a few days from now, and then we can come back on Monday. I'm sorry if this, but hey, you know what? Rain, snow, sleet, or shine, Invisalign or not, the show does go on. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, purchase my ebook, purchase my planner, catch up on my videos, and let me know if you didn't have this Invisalign. Send a prayer up for your girl, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday. And happy Juneteenth, which is tomorrow as well. All right, bye guys.